Say?
I have no intention of sitting in the tracker. I will walk as well.
Um, okay, I mean, whatever you want. It's not up to me. It's just that two people
Okay.
weren't really. It's the giant pile of equipment that she wants to take that's taking up the room. The two people you can hang off the side. I mean, look, it's your
Okay,
your
why
show.
don't we lock this? We mark it on the
Could I-
map, and we come
At
back.
this point, Gray has a gigantic pile of she's just dragging everything out, and these, and these, and
I'm
these.
just imagining
Okay.
someone's gonna be at the other side of the
Mhm.
trailer, just quietly
Okay.
picking things up.
Well, yeah, the
And
other
Isn't-
grunt is
I'll point
already loading the stuff up.
I'll point to one
Is
of
there
the
a bin?
grunts. I'll point to one of the
Oh,
grunts
is there a wheelie bin?
and say, "You go back. You get other dockers to come and collect this stuff from here. Tell them the location, and okay to draw a map. Tell them there's
Yes.
many useful things here but we cannot get it on."
Lynx is going to say if you want. Sorry, which Lynx is?
As Lynx, he's got telling us
Okay,
them to tell.
if you want, I can easily go back to the Ark and just send a team out here. That's not a problem. I mean, if we're gonna lose,
Yes, we need these
we're filling
things.
up on
Mhm.
filling up on things we don't
We
need.
need as many
We've got a
resources.
mission.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
as many resources as we need right now. Did you not hear what had happened? We are going to be under attack very soon. We need to make sure that we are strong for when that happens. And how do we get strong? And I'll kind of like point over to Gray.
Yeah, that's a good point. Lynx is one of the stalkers, right?
Lynx is a stalker, and so is
Yeah.
Red. So you'd be
Right.
sending Lynx
Yeah.
back basically to the Ark, and then they would just get a team sent
And,
out here.
and Lynx
Don't-
is my ally, so it's like he's a trustworthy
Yeah.
person.
Lynx. If you
I
could
thought
go
we
to-
had Jinx.
Oh, it's Jinx. Sorry,
Jinx.
actually, they
Yeah.
did the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. It's Jinx. You're right.
Jinx.
No, Lynx is the other one.
Aye.
Sure, you hear Rachel?
Make sure you go back to make sure you go back to O'Brien. Don't go back to Hannibal. You tell O'Brien about this.
It's a very good job you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. O'Brien, no problem.
Please.
You just wanna,
I'm a
yeah, I've
Yeah.
got it on my map. No problem. We can find this places. I've locked it up. Yeah, I'll go. I'll be back here today.
I'll check on Gray at this point. Is that okay with you, Gray?
Unless.
You kind of just like, oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah, if we leave this empty, that means we've got a security defense up, and then at least we may need to. I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to hurry this one up.
Yeah, we have been
Yes, I
wasting
agree as
too
well.
much time. I slept too
They
long.
could-
Side
They
down.
could come back with more people as well.
For the looks of it, they could do it quickly as well. I mean, those bikes were pretty fast.
They have
wish
more
I had one of
resources
those.
than us. We know that much. We don't know if they're as powerful as they say, but they do have fast transport, which I would trade a lot of grunt for.
Yeah, it's everything exactly.
Based on your earlier interaction, Scott, they chased you down and you are
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
And they looked like they were
I
practicing.
run at like 50 miles an hour, and they caught up with me.
They
What's a
got you
mile?
and caught you like they're used to doing this to people and like managing to do it without killing them.
Mhm.
What's a
and-
mile?
Oh, it's
What's
a
the
form
hour?
of distance. It's a
Oh,
form
okay.
of time.
What is time?
Time is
Relevance.
yeah,
Time
it's
is
relative.
This is the rest of the session.
Time is relative.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
you
we should
know,
probably get
you know
moving.
how every
Yeah,
time
let's
we
get moving.
Yeah.
every time we speak, this is important,
Sorry.
Morgar. Every time we speak, things continue. When we're not there, that is time. It's like everything is moving forward. The planet is moving around.
Right. Slow down, egghead. What is
What is
speak?
a planet?
What is speak? I know what a
This
planet is. I
continues
have a
as-
globe.
That's true, you do.
Yep.
No, don't
yeah,
actually. I gave it to the Ark, didn't I?
but you're aware of
And
what
the
it
sun
is.
rises and the sun
Done.
drops. It's actually us that's turning around it.
I don't have a son.
Me
that
either.
gonna say
you
by this point,
know of.
Jinx has left. and made their way back to the Ark. Is making their way back to the Ark.
Excellent.
They've not been talking so long. They've actually made it back and returned to the team.
Yeah.
But yous have got on. You've got your two grunts. You've got Red with you. Red is much more vigilant now, and you see her looking through
Yeah,
her
right.
binoculars.
Let's move.
And she looks nervous. The two grunts get back on. Mary, I'll say that they do take the kind of like selection of the best looking tools. You now have a shitload of tools, I believe, because you keep finding them everywhere. So
I'm
future,
going to
when
go
you
up
need
to.
tools, she's definitely got stuff.
I'm going to go up to Red. What
Red
seems
looks, yeah.
to be making you nervous?
Have I not told you about the hell drivers? Did you call them hell riders?
All right.
All right.
I just.
They took my team. Did Flair not tell you?
She did not get to that. I don't think it's appropriate when we're out in the zone to talk about things that happen in the zone that make people nervous. But
I figured it was
We
your
have-
decision to tell people.
I've seen what they've done. They're dangerous. I think they're as powerful as they say. They're brutal as well.
the good
They
thing,
actually they didn't take her team. Sorry, she's seen them take somebody else. That's what it was.
I did get that sense. They caught me pretty quickly and easily, and they seem to do it with no hassle. So they are used to other mutants.
I think they've got something we've not seen yet. That
They also killed their own
Luck-
person.
Luckily,
Which is
they
worrying.
believe we are stronger than we actually are. But we do need to get rid of that scout. We need to find out who that is, eliminate them, and we need to make an allyship with the ghoul, because eventually they are going to catch wind that we are actually as weak as they believe. I'm hoping that their boss believes that they may as well wait us out. And that will give us time, but we need to be prepared.
I hope so. Our numbers are probably keeping us safe now, but I think they're gonna. I don't know when they're gonna come. They might wait until we have enough for stealing. I will also add that yous have seen mutants kill mutants. The Ark is dangerous, and mutants kill mutants. Like life isn't worth too much. So although like what he done was surprising, it wasn't really that surprising because the guy was a liability at that point, and like so. To us, it's weird.
It's about
To mutants, it's
weird,
like sometimes you gotta tell people.
The thing I fear is we have many deaths on the Ark. Obviously, we are all very aware of it. But I remember reading on books of the ancients the thing they like to call war, and how things get worse during war. And I would rather not fight an enemy that's stronger than us. You need to know when to strike, when not to.
If we can find him, if we can find the scout or the spy or
we may get more information about them and know what we're up against.
That's smart. If someone sold us out, that would make sense.
And
we should think about who's came back recently without their team, or came back injured, or maybe just came back
or traveled this
well-fed.
way often. It may be a team. We don't know. But I will bring this up with the bosses when we return. I'm sure many of them will want to get this person. I don't think even Diane would argue with me on this one.
Do you
Look,
think
she's
that merchant back there might have come into contact with these scouts, perhaps?
He seemed to be afraid of the people with vehicles, but he may know the scouts. He did mention dealing with scouts in the past. And if someone is
shit down, you guys like about loads of good plot points. That's way better than I wrote.
Yes. Perhaps on our way back we will pop in and see Stu. He may be able to inform us of other people from our that travel through here, and we'll just make it casual, not tell him we suspect things. He won't want to lose a customer at all, but if we just make small talk, perhaps he will let something slip.
Or we could hit him with this hammer.
We could do that, but I like Stu. I don't want to harm Stu. Stu gave me this nice perfume, all these waters, and he seems to agree with me philosophically. So he seems
Okay.
to be
That's the head
self-interested.
stuff, right?
And
Yeah.
the good thing about self-interested people is you know where their morals lie.
Lee, see while this conversation's happening, I'm
Yeah.
just completely shut off to the world. I'm trying to shake the doubt of just what happened to the conversation. Am I okay to make another shake it off roll? Because I want,
You
depending on how it
failed your
goes,
first shake-off roll, so what I'm going to
Yeah.
say is that this you're going to have to do the rest thing, which I believe is a 4-hour rest to get your doubt back.
well,
Uh-huh.
the
You
reason I
do-
was going to say it, to ask you if I was allowed to do it is because depending on how this roll, the roll goes, will
Mhm.
determine my next course of action and what I do next.
I will
I'll say you've got two
point out.
options.
I will point out that I do have an ability that can heal your doubt.
Oh, yes.
So do I, but that's why I was asking. But if that's the
No, but I
case,
mean,
'cause,
like, I could.
I'll say the shake off you. It's a one and done, so you failed it. So I'm
yeah,
not
okay,
giving you another
that's
one
fine.
on
No problem.
it. Because it is incredibly powerful, and it works the way you say. You get one roll, but that's it. So
Yeah, that's fair
if
enough.
Scott wants to use his ability, cool. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go to sleep. I believe you can also drink some bevy to kind of like alleviate it. But
I'll
if
never
Scott wants to
drink
use
bevy.
his thing first,
Yeah, yeah. That's
Well,
fine.
he doesn't know you're in doubt yet until he has a
Yeah,
conversation with you.
I'm keeping it to myself. But
That's
if that's the case, then
Mhm.
the conversation that Red's having with Bogart, how's Red acting?
Red looked scared. Red looked genuinely worried when you started talking about the Hell Drivers. And
Well, there's my next thing. Genuinely, or is she acting?
ooh,
Mhm.
interesting. Immediately suspecting Red. Yeah, if you want to give me a sense emotion, I
To be
believe,
fair, she did come back herself.
with
That's what I
stories
was
of the Hell
thinking.
Drivers and how terrifying they are.
Well, I was the one that went and got her though.
You were.
You
And
were, but
asked for help and
who's to
stuff.
say that it didn't kill everybody
Ooh,
else?
is this dividing the group? Interesting.
Oh, well,
Bogart's taking her at the word. He doesn't. He thinks that if she would betray us to them, if like she would, if it was dangerous, she would have said, "Ah, they're useless. Just killed a lot of them," like to save herself. That's how
She
Bogart's
didn't arrive
thinking.
until after, though, so she wasn't there when it was happening. But
Mhm.
I mean, all these are valid theories. I'm giving nothing away.
Yeah.
Ulf, you look at her as she's doing it, and all you can see is someone that you know to be kind of tough, who looks
Mhm.
worried, who looks like she's being genuine. Like you're not like you can't know certainly one way or another.
Still side eyeing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
she's actors.
question her loyalty.
Ooh. I love the fact that Rachel's like, I will defend my friend. Uh,
Well, that you know of, like I say, I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep incredibly quiet about
I'm
the
just,
fact of
I'm
my
just.
doubt. It's because I'm
Oh,
under
sorry.
doubt. I wanted to make It was because I was under doubt. I wanted to make that roll. I was going. It's got to be a reason.
I'm gonna roll to see if I see him side eyeing her.
You're for this, guys.
In the meantime, Gray's just muttering to herself about not getting to use the
Mhm.
hammer on someone. Like, well, how difficult could it be to put someone
yeah,
back together? I mean,
with
it's all
it-
pipes and joints and stuff.
Sense
So
of motion.
Is it sense of motion for him?
If you can tell me what other skill you'd rather use, go for it.
Sense of motion seems to fit.
Sense motion's fine, go for it.
2 successes.
Oh, it's good old damage.
Yeah, mate, you absolutely 100% see him kind of like looking with it. Like you can see him observing it, and looks like he's looking for something specific.
Mhm.
With that roll, mate, yeah, I mean, he suspects her.
Mhm.
Like he's questioned. Red's came back, and she's been telling people that these people are dangerous. But you also know that Red didn't approach you, but she has been sowing seeds because she spoke to people like this. She is genuinely scared of the Hell
Mhm.
Drivers.
And
Or
I
at
think
least
that
he's
if she
telling
was a
people.
spy, she wouldn't want us to know about the Hell Drivers. Like in my head, that's how Bogart's thinking. So I don't want to sense emotion her. He's been weirdly trusting of her. It's like everything she says has made sense. But he is going to approach Ulf and be like, as in, you seem to have been through a lot. Are you okay, my friend?
Oh, nice.
No, I'm not.
It's tough out in the zone. But luckily for us, you have been very tough. I would have